Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm going to be building the Thor set based in New Asgard. Now this is my first Infinity Saga set and the first Infinity Saga set on the channel. So I am super excited to get building this. I'm going to be building this with my dad. So if we get into the details about the set number is 76200 and it is made out of 265 pieces. This set comes with 3 minifigures. They are all unique. They are Thor with a really nice, because I've never seen this bit before, but they've like extended the printing of his belly onto his waist, which I think is quite good as well. Then we have got Korg and we have got Miek. So the parameters of this set are 3 centimeters or 3 inches, or 8 centimeters tall, 4.5 inches or 12 centimeters wide, and 4.5 inches or 12 centimeters deep. So if we have a look at the box, we've got the overall picture here. Then we have got the picture on the back here with a different pose, different objects in different places. So then we've got some pizza boxes, a bottle of whiskey, a trophy, pizza in Thor's hand as well. Then something that is quite nice is on the television, you've got Noob Master as well, so that is really nice, a little bit of detail on it, but it doesn't say Noob Master, it says noob.m, so I think that is really nice. And yeah, so I think I've gone over all the starting details, so without further ado, let's get straight into building. Model, and all in all, I do think it looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be going over the minifigures and the sign that comes in the set. Dad is going to be going over the main build itself. So if we just start with Miek. So this is a very nice little minifigure. So it's the minifigure head with the printing of Miek's face on it, and then the extra bits at the bottom are just a couple of like pink flowers just to make it look like it is from the film, and it is quite a nice representation, but it does look a bit odd, to be fair. So now we have got Korg, which is sort of, I guess you could call him like a rock man type thing. So we've got the gaming controller, which Dad will show you the importance of in a minute. Then we've got his headphones, which again Dad will show you the importance of in a minute. And we've got like a vacation top and vacation trousers, which is quite nice. And then obviously they've gone really nice in making sort of the bluish type colour for the rocks that he's made out of, and just to make his head look quite rocky as well, which is quite nice. And then we have got the man himself, Thor. So we have got him with long hair now on the belly piece, which is quite nice. They made, because he's quite fat, they've made the belly go onto the legs, which is quite nice. Got sort of like beige coloured hair, probably a bottle of beer or whiskey, and then we have got a Stormbreaker as well, which is quite nice. So we've got again type of like beige coloured trousers. Then we have got the sign that leads to New Asgard, which I will read out to you. It says, Welcome to Asgard, please drive slowly. Welcome until Tonsberg, which we are presuming is Nordic, there you go. I can never pronounce words like that. And yeah, so I'm going to hand you over to Dad for the actual build.
Yeah, so just before we go on to the build, I would like to say I think Bro Thor is one of my favourite minifigures. I think the fact that they've made his belly go onto his trousers is really unique, and I think it's just a nice little touch. So, really cool figure. So, coming on to the build itself, I mean, as you can tell, it's a pretty small build, but they've packed a lot of detail into this. Probably the one thing I don't really understand is having the door at the back, because in the actual film there's no door near the sofa. That's going from thing down here, and it doesn't. To me, it doesn't add anything. Yeah, there's no room to get things through there. It seems a strange thing to put in, but yeah, it doesn't really detract from the rest of the build, but it's just a little bit strange. But if we go into the details itself, I say there's so much, so many things that have been packed into this little set. It's crazy. As George mentioned, Korg has got the headset and the controller. There's another controller on here.
I believe from the PS4.
I think it might be an Xbox actually, but I can't remember off the top of my head. In the film. So one thing that's quite interesting, and I'll say I will put a picture of this on the screen as well. But you've actually got a TV screen on this showing the game that looks a bit like a Fortnite sort of game. And there's a message there it just says Noob M. But if you remember the film, Korg is getting trolled by someone called Noob Master that Thor has to speak to. So I think that's quite nice, that little sort of throwback to the film. They've got the new Asgard times, which is 5 years after the blip. And there's pizza literally everywhere in this set. Yeah, down by the TV, at the back of the TV. On the top is actually the Stormbreaker's pizza. So I think that was quite funny.
It's quite a nice play on words.
It is. So there's lots of details, lots of things on the wall. There's actually a picture here where you've got Korg, Miek, Thor and Valkyrie. Got loads of empty bottles everywhere. And it's just really packed with details. One thing that, unless you built the set, you probably wouldn't know as well is if you take the sofa out, there's actually a cookie underneath the sofa. So generally you wouldn't see that because it is fully underneath the sofa when it's in place. But I think that's just a nice little touch, showing how filthy the place is. Because if you remember from the film, it's a bit of a dump. Thor is sort of feeling really down. He's just not looking after himself. Hence the belly. There is room at the back to put Stormbreaker if he's not holding it. And I just think overall it's a really nice set. It's miniature. There's no two ways about that. Wasn't a particularly expensive set, which is good, especially considering the minifigures you get. But I think there's enough detail there. I say on display, I think it looks fantastic. We have it on the shelf next to the Big Bang Theory set, and I think the two complement each other really well. And I say it's just the details are amazing. I don't think there's a lot more to say about this, really. I say if you do get a chance, I would recommend this. Quite a simple build, but I say just a great little set, and I say the minifigures you get with this are fantastic. Anything else from yourself, George?
No, not really. Well, as Dad said, really recommend this set. It was great. It's not too expensive, and it's packed full of detail. Now, with it being packed full of detail, the reason we didn't go through each and everything that's in here is A, there's a lot, and B, you can see the majority of it, and if we did go through it all, we would be here for a very long time. So, yeah, that's why we haven't just gone through everything, and we've gone through all of the very important stuff. But yeah, I'd really recommend this set. It's not too much money to buy, and it is just really nice, and we would really recommend it.
Yeah, so we'll finish there. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon.
Bye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment your thoughts about it. And also make sure you watch out for this Sunday's video, which is going to be the LEGO Architecture Big Ben.